a couple things to think about while you're doing this is where you want your vent locations at. And you can go with either a defroster vent, like this one is here. You're going to need to trace out your pattern for your lower portion and then leave some meat on the ends for you to drill through and then sandwich the two halves together. One issue you might have with this is a 2.5 inch vent while the other floor vents are 3 inch. And you may be able to find a spot or two on the floor. Just make sure it doesn't interfere with your power steering or your glove box recesses in the lower dash. Now, one thing I didn't show you when we were looking at the coolant hoses. So here they are routed up, the lower one there. And we should probably get some light. So there it is, all plumbed in. To keep from losing all your coolant when you're doing this, it's nice to have a couple of special tools, and these are just a clamp that's meant for clamping hoses, and they just go on. This light shining in my eyes. There we go. So just slide it on like that, give it a clamp, and it stays clamped. And that'll allow you to take off that hose if you get a clamp on both sides. So you need at least 2 of these. And this is a Blue Point. I'm sure that a lot of other manufacturers make them. But if you don't have those, just go down to your Harbor Freight, pick up some of these Vice Grip needle nose, and those work really good as well. So just think about the way water's going to flow when you open the line up, and make sure you got clamps on both sides of wherever you're cutting into or teeing into. And that'll save you a lot of coolant loss and a lot of bleeding air out of the system later. So once you get your vents all ran, cut in and run, that pretty well completes it except for the wiring. And we'll go into that at the end here on how you should wire your heater up.